Hello Mech Warriors, how is it going? Welcome to another episode of RogueTech. Today guys, we're gonna build something because I have an idea. It's not really my idea, it's an idea of a community member that gave me the info that it is important to put relative upgrades after absolute upgrades. What does it mean? For example here, we have the ER medium pirate laser, which give us 6 additional base melee damage, and then we have the claws that give us 70% melee damage upgrades, or addition, whatever. Important thing though is that you put the claws, the relative upgrade, after you put your absolute upgrade, right? So otherwise you will have your base melee damage increased by the relative percentage, and then on top of it, the 6 damage from the medium lasers are coming on top of that. So if we take out the claws now and put them back in, we should have a higher damage capacity than we had before, which was 186, I believe. So let's see if that's true, because if so, ordering is extremely important here. So now we should have a base damage of, again, something, and then it is amplified by the 70% times 2, so it's 140% upgrade. Let's see if it works. If not, then we just bunked that, debunked, the mystified, you know what I mean, right? So let's just get going. I am looking forward to an assassination mission today, 4.5 skulls. I think we can do it, but before, I also want to do something with my heavy metal, because I just realized, guys, we were missing out on the double XL engine upgrade from the Black Knight that we can technically put into our heavy metal. So that's what we're gonna do. Where is my Highlander? There we go. I don't know if that's giving us something, because we still have the slot problems. However, yes, we can take out the patchwork materials. And all of a sudden, give me that. All of a sudden now we have a bit of tonnage left over that we might use for... yeah, for what? That's a good question here. Our heat is optimal right now, so that's fine. However, I was thinking about something like putting another clan double heatsink in here, if we have one. Do we? Do we? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so that's not possible. Yeah, honestly, we can do this, but it would mess with our heat generation. But we would have bigger alpha strikes that we can throw out. So let's see. We have. Maybe another large laser compared to the ER medium. Pow. Something like that. Heat management is okay-ish. Okay-ish, to be honest. But the targeting system energy will really help us getting the damage on point. Clan Nudge Pulse, double large laser, double SRM6 with Artemis. We could... that's the thing that I'm considering right now. We could go for a lower LRM. No, sorry, SRM launcher. Something like an SRM4. And reduce the heat management, or reduce the heat capacity of the build. The heat buildup, that's what I wanted to talk about. Also, it would help us with the weight a bit. Sadly, I do not have an SRM4 double plus lying around, so this is a thing that I was considering here. Now we are at 90 to 97. I think this is manageable. This is better. We go with this, and then we upgrade the bit of back armor here. Actually, center torso front armor. Let's go to 70 on the sides here and put another ton of, or another point of front armor on the mech, and we are fine. Right. So with this, I think we should be fine. We should be okay, and we go ahead, wait a few days until the mechs are ready. And then we take a look at our Mech Warriors, so to see if we get some more skill points unlocked. For example, Decker. Decker gets a higher heat threshold. Is that a thing that I want? Not really. I could wait for the next piloting skill, or I could upgrade my gunnery skills for a higher base weapon hit with his plasma lances, for example. I think this is what I want to do. Let's go. And we have Morphium. Morphium getting higher in the tactics tree. I like it. I mean, it's not technically a tree, it's more or less a line, but you get the point. And then Switchblade, also higher tactics. So, soon, our Mech Warriors, our shooting Mech Warriors, are ready to make cold shots with a very high hit chance. And yeah, we're gonna go for the hard target here. We are playing against, I think, pirates, if I'm right. Elite Mech Warrior has been deployed to take command of the pirate forces in the system, exactly. 4 out of 17 salvage, we go for all of it, of course, and see what we can do here. So Black Knight is gonna stay home, everybody else is dropping, everybody is ready. Let's go, guys. Man, it has been a while until I recorded, because I was so ahead of schedule. I think I didn't touch the game for like 4 days, and I have no idea how to play this anymore. I mean, no, that's not true. I mean, I still know how to play this game, but I really need to come back to my LAN setup and rethink what I was doing with that. So as far as I remember, we have the Gausszilla, the double Gauss 6-ear large lasers guy, and we have the Highlander, which is now more or less doing the same, which is great. I'm just thinking, maybe we can drop the SRMs as well. I mean, this is some very nice cold damage output if we get close range. Then we can alternate between shooting all the lasers and the SRMs on top of that, or yeah, just leaving them out of the fight for the first phase of the game and then shooting only the Gauss and the large lasers. But yeah, it's kind of a transitional build that gets stronger the closer it gets. So, I want to see my punch bot.
Orders?
Oh my god, yes. It is actually the way you told me, dudes. It is now, instead of 180 something damage, we now have 272. So guys, again, make sure that you have a good baseline with all the absolute damage increase equipment, and then put the claws on top of that. I could also have put the talents in again. That's a thing that we need to do after this. Okay, I was forgetting about that. Anyhow, we have okay, reinforcements there, supporting forces here, enemy there. We go to the water and kill those guys, and then maybe the primary target, and then the reinforcements, because they are all the way in the back. Well, let's go. I think I'm gonna go down through the woods. Makes some sense to me, but we use Strider before anybody else, because we might be able to get a lock on them, and that's what we do. So let's see what we have there. It's a Stalker for him.
This looks like a prime spot
Okay.
for an ambush.
SRMs, LRMs, medium lasers,
You don't
large
wanna get
lasers.
caught in a crossfire.
It's okay for me. Printing the
Full
Decker.
speed, no target.
He needs to be on the front line anyway, so... And he is my meat shield, my dedicated damage absorber. And now we have a lot of movement on the field, because again, we are running against 2 enemy lancers and 1 high priority, probably elite mech. Hell yeah, I like that idea.
Understood.
Let's go in with the Gausszilla and try to get this guy off.
All weapons are go.
Bunch of impacts here. I think everything connected, and we even destroyed the heatsink. Side torso is open now.
Reporting critical.
We destroyed 3 heatsinks and then SRM. That was some good crit potential there.
Good to go.
I love that. Alright, Highlander for the win. It's not as accurate as the Gausszilla, but we can still shoot.
Locked on.
And yeah, the large lasers and the pulse lasers are kicking in. Good job, everybody. That's 1 Stalker down that doesn't bother us in the late game anymore. So that's super valuable. I really like that. 25% of the supporting forces down. But there are more assault mechs to come.
Good to go.
And yet again, we're gonna use Strider first. Into the woods she goes.
Time to earn our money.
Okay, a 100-ton mech, an 80-ton vehicle, and another 80-ton vehicle. I'm actually thinking about destroying this vehicle on the left side with the Gauss and challenging the mech in close-range combat with Decker. Or Decker going for the other tank. Now, which one do I want to shoot? Is it a tank? I think we can kill here, so we go for the tank. Although I really want to know what this 100-tonner is there. But okay. Oh yeah, heavy missile carrier, a lot of Thunderbolt 10s. Cannot have that. Yeah, let's use
Commander?
Switchblade. Sure. That's what we are here for. Trying to kill the tank before it does something bad.
Roger.
Let's go.
Let's see how you like this.
Nice! Vital component destroyed. Cool. Again, second enemy down before the enemies even got a single shot out. This combination is great. The sensor lock plus the long range pinpoint.
Yes,
It's
Commander.
amazing. We need line of sight to get more damage on point. For that reason... Huh. I can sprint down here. If I go to the forest, I wouldn't be able to shoot. Damn it. I want the forest though. Okay, so we go down here. Because I want to see what we have. A rhino. Not too scary, I gotta say. 2 LRM-20, SRM-6 vehicle flamer, 2 medium lasers, and then there is the Marauder 2 with a pirate rotary autocannon, heavy PPCs, and heavy machine guns. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't have a tag anymore. Ah. Okay.
Engaging
In
with
that case, we
target.
just shoot a bunch of lasers to the Rhino. Just starting to attract their fire. Annoying them a little bit.
Orders.
Okay, anyhow. Yeah, we can go into the woods. The chances are okay. Can we bring the SRMs on point? Not yet. So yeah, I'm gonna play it more defensive here. Is Warlord already a good idea? Just for the hit chance. I'm just considering it. But I don't think so. No,
Locking on target.
we don't need that. Sadly, the Gauss rifle missed. That was not so good, but we get some solid damage with the lasers on point. And yet again, guys, the heat management was 90 compared to 97. But that's because the SRMs were calculated into that. That means that we can shoot our Gauss and large lasers
Got a lock on.
without any heat penalty. So we don't build up any heat here. That's good. And as soon as we get closer, again, we start shooting everything. And then the heat will slowly rack up. What's the biome, by the way? Can we see it? I think this is neutral here, right? Let me see. No, no. Where's that? There's nothing. Yeah. Okay, so that means that we have no penalty, but also no upgrade. No
Commander?
benefit, nothing.
Ready for orders.
Strider! Is that a move and shoot here? The plasma cannon? The vehicle flamers? All of them need to shoot, and all of them need to shoot with a decent hit chance. So we go against the Marauder here.
No shooting. Just running.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Giving him everything I got.
Yeah, I get that plasma on point. And he is hot. Hell yeah. Alright. Cool.
Standing by.
He's not unsteady, so shooting with Decker makes no sense, so I'm gonna reserve him. I could have tried to get some stability checks on the Marauder when he was over his unsteady threshold, but just now, I just rather gamble on the mech or the vehicle coming closer so that I can actually make a melee attack. Okay, Grasshopper being their priority target at the moment. I'll
Got something you want done?
try to do something else. I want the Gaussilla to shoot the Rhino. So I try to deal with the Marauder with the Highlander first. Wait, the Highlander is here.
Standing by.
And I want to kind of go to the water. Can. Okay, good enough. And now you can see we're slowly building up heat thanks to the fact that we shoot the SRMs as well. Yeah, let's go.
Time to unload.
Just shoot him. Alright. Thermal exchanger explosion. That's good because that will rack up some more heat.
Enemy down.
Okay. He's dead. Alright. So far we took 20 damage on the Grasshopper and nothing else. Yeah, that will change now. The alarm spam is real.
Hold.
Receiving you.
But we can't destroy him. If we went down here. This is a good spot for the Annihilator. I could go to the forest to shoot him. 70%. If I went over here, it's probably better, right? Yeah, and I'm always sprinting because I want to keep up with the pace of the team, so it's gonna be that.
Giving them everything I've got.
So going the offensive path here. A bit of damage. The Rhino, funnily enough, has a lot of armor. Wow, 270 on the side. In general, 1360. That's crazy. That's a lot.
Receiving you.
Yes. Decker. Decker. Do you want to shoot Decker? I mean, why not? Why the hell not?
Moving to position.
If you can, you should. And you shoot just 3 pirate lasers.
Affirmative.
It's 30 damage. Oh, was it 20? I think one of them missed. But it's solid. Okay. Missiles for the Grasshopper. I think I need to pull the Grasshopper back a little bit. Although I have to say, it is the frontline mech at the moment. And, I'm thinking about why not taking out the XL Gyro. Of course, the build needs to change a bit because of that. Because we lose some weight and put the defensive gyro from the, what's it called, Black Knight in. Just because the Grasshopper is attracting a lot of fire every single time we play. I don't really want to shoot my plasma cannon against the Rhino. I think the damage is not enough to kill here. We need something else. So therefore I'm gonna reserve her. Knowing that she will get another shot, probably. Uh-huh. Some heavies coming in. Yeah. It's alright. She is defensive. She is evasive. Yeah, I want to go in with the Gausszilla again. Or maybe the heavy metal. Actually, I think the heavy metal would be better off shooting the Rhino. Because we have just more... But we don't have really more damage. It seems like we have more because of the amount of weapon systems that we are running. But yeah, let's see. Let's just see. Optimal scenario would be, of course, Decker being able to punch this guy, but we are not in range yet. So I'm gonna use Morphium.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, sprint in and shoot everything. He also has a Narc, so every consecutive shot will be better.
I copy.
Gonna be enough? Not quite. But almost. It's okay. And we have the Narc attached, so that's good. Spreading the damage nicely. Now the Highlander is getting shot, which is super good. It's absolutely fine for me.
Holding, Commander. Nothing
And... Ooh, the Flamers. Going for Decker? Damn it, don't do that. So, question is, can Decker now punch him?
Commander.
No, he cannot. I think in that case... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring Decker to the front. Making sure that he's gonna be the interest of the enemies. And in this case here... Fluid gun is not doing anything against vehicles. Or maybe... Oh, acid. Acid would be nice. Gives us a 20% damage buff against this guy. Let's do it. Sadly engaging now from the other side here, so that's a problem. But we still have Switchblade. This is the thing that I was talking about. And yeah, we have to engage from the front, sadly. Again, always sprinting, always staying in motion. See what we can do. Yeah, I see red numbers, and that should be the kill. Cool, because that means that we still have Strider, and Strider can now go ahead and acquire some logs for us.
Standing by.
That will really, really help in the next turn. Also, she's going to stand behind Decker. Hello. Sensor log. 85? No, wait. Yeah, 65 and 70 ton mech. Let's go with the 65 tonner first. It's squishier, just because of the tonnage, and it is a Firebrand. So, wait, this is Firebrand. We've got some Firebrand parts already. Not that I want to salvage that thing really, because I think we are beyond Firebrand potential right now. But it is an interesting mech, and if we finish it, we might be getting an XL engine upgrade. We can get the fusion core if we repair it afterwards. So let's see. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Speaking of fire, this guy will come close and shoot us, right? I want him to be close, because I want him to be in range for my plasma cannons. Plasma and medium lasers, not the vehicle flamer, sadly. I think I have to reserve here. Let's see if we are evasive enough to dodge the shots that are coming from the 70 tonners and the 65 tonner. So they have a full initiative turn 3 against us. Oh, he's not doing anything though. Okay, I'll take it. But the Firebrand probably will. Also nothing. Holy cow. That's interesting. So this is regular Warhammer 6R. Yeah, looking alright. So who do we fight first? I think it has to be the Firebrand, thanks to the fact that it has less armor all around, and it's squishier. So let's go. Let's take Mr. Switchblade.
Yes, Commander.
Sprinting to the front into the water.
I copy.
Heat chance is alright. I think, you know what, I'm gonna use my Warlord ability right now to dissipate some heat and getting the higher hit chances. Right.
Target is taking damage.
Ah, that's the primary target. Oh, I just realized, yeah, it has the full X or the full plus icon over his head. Okay, interesting. Yeah, then we just deal with him real quick.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. So again, now the fact that he came closer means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Good to go.
In that case.
Receiving you.
In that case, we try to use Morphium first. Narc is sadly out of range. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
Aye, aye.
We just go in and shoot him.
Affirmative.
This time the Gauss rifle hit. Great. And Strider to the front. I wonder if we still have assault mechs online. No, 65 tonners, 75 tonners. We can't tell. We are missing one guy. Yeah. But there's one mysterious mech on the battlefield that we don't know of as of now. Oh, pretty good. Got some heat on the mech. Got the side torso open. And as far as I can remember, this is running XL? Yes, it is.
What's up, boss?
Means that the guy can just relentlessly push forward,
Confirmed.
trying to get some shots on the guy as well. And I think I'm gonna only shoot 2 medium lasers here.
Acknowledged.
Yay, 5 damage. We don't need much. We don't need that much of damage. 5 is enough. If we get a crit, of course. Nice. So that's our mission already done. That's pretty good. Now we can deal with whatever is coming from here. See, this is our mysterious last enemy. It might be an assault mech. Let's see.
Yeah, Commander.
Strider. Yeah, Strider. Good question. What are we gonna do with her? She is mildly evasive. Not really good. Do you want to be in the forest? You will get shot though. Hit chances are okay here. You know what?
Full
We also
speed.
use
Low
vigilance.
target.
That might have... Yeah, that might have lost us our inspiration. So the hit chances are worse now. Okay. But it's still good enough. What's that? Jägermech. Again, Jägermechs are super squishy. I think the heat on the Warhammer is better though. Also we have higher hit chance. So let's go. Get heated. Oh yeah. That was good. And now we have to pay for it, thanks. It's always the case. You have to be super careful with that. Oh man. Because an overheated mech will go into melee afterwards. Gladly, this guy is only 42 melee. At the same rate, we baited him into melee. That means that we have a very angry decker here that can just finish the Warhammer. Go fluid gun, let's go plasma lens chain sword.
Location confirmed.
Let's go kill. I mean, 272? You don't survive that. You don't easily survive that if this guy is coming from the back. Absolutely.
Enemy down.
Good. Warhammer down. Now we should know what this guy is. 65 ton. Okay. What do we see? It's a regular Orion. Okay, LRM 15, SRM AC10. Which connected, by the way.
I can't take much more of this.
Oh, I know. Your right arm is very damaged. Should be careful with her.
Standing by.
And yet again. Ooh. Sprinting and shooting. Wait, we could also just shoot and then move afterwards. I think this is the way to go about it here. And we shoot the Jägermech. And I think I also want to use Vigilance here. Or, no. You know what? I have an idea. Give me that.
Ready to get it
Give me
on.
Mr. Morphium. Morphium has the Narc, right? If that connects, we have it easier with the follow-up from the Gauss.
Acknowledged.
And we're gonna use Warlord here, although we don't need to dissipate heat, but I want the higher hit chance. Let's go.
Sweet.
Give me the Narc. Give me the homing bacon. No? No, okay, it missed.
Yep.
Alright. So if I move and shoot, we are at 70%. If I stand and shoot, we are at 64. Okay, so it is just that. Getting a bit closer for the higher hit chance. And you know what? We're gonna also use Vigilance for the initiative next turn. Just for the initiative. No kill? 37.
I think I hit
That's
something
okay.
good.
And he's unsteady. That's cool, because now he needs to move as the first mech. Shooting a heavy metal. I wonder, wait, why is this... Was thinking about this mech having the LRMs in the arm. What is this abomination? Why do you have LRMs in the side torso? I didn't know that variant existed. Okay, interesting.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so Dekka's gonna shoot this guy, or punch this guy. But since he moved already, we don't need to bother with
Ready
him
for
at
orders.
the moment. What we do instead is we twist ourselves to the left. Very important.
Position confirmed.
We're gonna use Vigilance, just for the damage reduction that we have. And we're gonna shoot him.
Targeting Alpha Strike.
Probably going to melee again then. Is he? Again, it's only 45 damage. That's better than having him shoot all of his weapons. He's still doing it, more or less. Okay, not the medium lasers. So,
Receiving you.
yeah, Dekka can only go for this guy. And you know what? We're gonna berserk into that. 408 damage. Eat this.
Aye,
Eat
aye.
this. 408 melee damage. Falcon Punch, guys. Falcon Punch to the head. Have you ever had 408 damage applied to the head component? I can only imagine the cockpit of the Jägermech now flying in space, orbiting around the moon or something. Holy cow. There's only a cloud of blood, bone, and metal shrapnel. Tekka, you madman.
Orders.
You madman. Alright. 64. If I moved. 57. If I moved over here. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so we attack first and then we
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
move later. I like this, by the way. Ace Pilot is, in this situation, a really good thing. Because we can be steady and shoot our weapons and then afterwards make the move.
What's up, boss?
Yep. You in return, you're just gonna sprint forward and close distance as quickly as possible and then shoot everything and kill the Orion. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is going so well here. I like my team composition. Pretty good.
Commander?
You're gonna reserve. No need for you to do anything right now. Ah, we see a Thunderbolt. Wait, what is that? MRMs? Okay. But AC-10 BB5X. The hell is that? Never seen that. Sorry guys, I'm not too comfortable with the Battletech lore and everything. I don't know all the weapon systems. However, we can take a look at that, maybe if we don't destroy it, on the salvage screen.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Dekka. Hashtag just Dekka
We
things.
can salvage that.
Oh man, he's such a madman. Alright. I would say that was 4.5 skull. Almost perfect. Almost. Maybe took a bit of return damage. But it was so great getting those guys off the battlefield so quickly. Again, this combination, this composition is super good. I still think that the Highlander needs more efficiency in general. It is a good mech already, but it can be better. I strongly believe in that. Okay, anyhow guys, we take a Warhammer because Warhammers are good. They're just good mechs. Order Marauder 2, yeah, sure. Assault mechs, always prioritizing them. Not taking the Stalker here, I believe. Do I want the Stalker? I could make it a missile mech. Let's go. Let's just take it. And the Firebrand I obviously sold at some point. Okay. I mean, the drawback of our lance composition is that we destroy like crazy. And the mech salvage here is pretty limited. The Jägermech B here, we got a bunch of parts, but yeah. So, what is that? Need something loud and nasty but can't afford Defiance boomboxes? We at Quixel just got the right thing. Your techs worked hard to bring you this top-of-the-line autocannon 10. Super low savings to keep you land-free. Uh-huh. So this thing is minus 10 damage and 3 recoil. But... okay, it's just a bad autocannon. Okay. Yeah, I just realized this thing is just bad. Never mind. Let's see what else we got. Rotary autocannon 5. 8 recoil. Damage variation, which is interesting on a 6-shot weapon with 40 base damage. This could deal potentially 300 damage. That is interesting. It could also deal 180 damage. So, risky, but interesting. I'm not gonna take it though. Thunderbolt missiles, also quite interesting. I'm looking for something like a targeting computer. Yes, I think this is exactly what we want. With the targeting computer now, we can probably upgrade our Highlander build, because it's still missing a little bit of accuracy. And I believe we have the cockpit filled with something that is not a targeting computer. So let's see. Let's take a look and rebuild. In terms of salvage, the mission was not good. Absolutely not. It was 16 millions, and we already had missions where we had like 50 million salvage value. That was, again, an easy mission. But the destruction comes with a cost. The salvage is bad. Okay. So let's see what else we can do. Maybe, guys, we're gonna go down the 5-skull mission path today. I think it is possible.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Oh. Aha. Just realized, guys, that we were filling up the Marauder 2. And now we have another assault mech that has a huge damage capacity, huge build capacity. Just because it is a Marauder 2. Look at that. We have 8 energy, 2 ballistic, 2 support hardpoints. And, oh my god, we can actually repair stuff with that. Hell yeah, we have a fusion core already. Ah, it's single heatsink. I was hoping it was double heatsink upgraded already. Okay, so what do we have? A bunch of heat banks. Okay, an exchange, a double plus. Yeah, it's okay. 18 days to rebuild. But we also need money, guys. Yeah, very important, guys. The Marauder 2, or I think the regular Marauder as well, have the double confirm bug. Don't click the confirm button a second time. Now we can just cancel this and get out of here. Look, it's a little bit messy. And the refit is already scheduled. If you click it another time, then you have to pay another time for nothing, basically. Okay, you see, Marauder 2 is being rebuilt, which is great. And, we can make it a full laser boat, or we make it the PPC guy again. I mean, we had that thing on the Mjolnir. Maybe we can go even 4 PPCs with this. It has a lot of weight to work with, so we can squeeze a lot of heat management in there. Well, let's see about that. Okay, for the moment, guys, we have 18 days for the financial report. I need to take a look at the command center before we make our decisions on how to go about this here. Or Skull Battle, we could also take that. Just for another easy mission afterwards. Cavalry, base, I don't like that too much. Ooh. 5-skull assassination. I don't dare doing this right now. We go 5-skull battle. That's good enough for us. Who are we up against? Your task is local government force. Yep, seems good to me. We're gonna take hard contact. But before that, of course, we have to repair, and I want to see if we can refit the heavy metal in order to get the targeting computer online. Let's see. Again, higher accuracy is needed in the Highlander. So what do we have here? Enhanced imaging. Yeah, reduced damage taken and 5% weapon damage dealt is nice. However, hitting with your stuff is also nice. The Gauss rifle is not reliable enough at the moment. We have the targeting system ballistic plus. Do we have a double plus? Wait a second. No, just the energy system. We don't have... Wait. I just realized. We do not have any kind of ECM going for us. What we could also do is put the Warfare Suite online, which gives us more evasion. We had to drop the SRMs for that. Okay, just theoretically. If we do this... Am I blind? Oh, we have the Watchdog Suite in the cockpit. Okay, never mind. We have basically that already, but as a clan system. Never mind. We're fine with that. Do we take the enhanced imaging out? Yes, we do. And I know why. Look at that. We're gonna put the... Is it? Targeting computer for higher accuracy. We need to get the +1 accuracy and the -1 recoil so that the Gauss rifle hits more reliably. That's super important here. And... I just realized this one has a +1 recoil. That's okay. Still, the 10 Gauss damage is good enough. So now we have that. We should be hitting better and more often now. And since the Godzilla is already very accurate, also has the targeting computer, I was thinking about putting the enhanced imaging into this guy, getting even more damage out. Also the negative 10% damage intake is also something that the guy is definitely benefiting from. Heavy gyro? Cannot afford this, right? No. I want to check this out, guys. We have... Let me see. One targeting system. Is the accuracy worth it? Or the reduction of the accuracy worth the... I don't think so. Not yet. I really like this. No, I'm not changing the targeting computer. For 5% more damage and 10% less damage taken. The Godzilla has a lot of armor, so it's gonna be alright, guys. It's gonna be okay. We find another mech that can use that. Maybe... the Grasshopper? It's getting shot a lot. I'm thinking about that. Let's have some time pass here and then take a look at our Grasshopper. What about this? What are you running, buddy? Just one moment. Also targeting computer. Yeah, it's super important to get the plasma on point. I think there's... At the moment I cannot justify taking out the targeting computers. Maybe when we are at something like 10 gunnery skill on all of our mech warriors, then maybe yes. But at the moment it's just more important to have that online. Okay. Could also rebuild a bit and put flamers on the mech. But that would put myself into a situation where I have to go even closer. And it's okay right now. The medium lasers are doing their job. Alright. What was I saying? Hard contact? Battle 4 out of 17. Local government. Let's go. Everybody's ready. And we have a Marauder 2 being rebuilt. And damn it, I didn't take a look at the financial report. I think it was 10 days. Because here's the thing, guys. If you play a mission on the battlefield, then a little bit of time will pass. If you're not if you're coming out of the battle with not enough money, and the financial report was in between, you lose the game. So therefore have a nice buffer of money before you do that, or make sure that you don't have the financial report super close and you are out of money. But I think it was 10 days, so we should be fine. Okay, 5 skull guys. Should be a lot of assault mechs. And honestly, the last mission, the 4.5 skull mission, we only had 2 assault mechs on the field. Yeah. I was hoping for some higher value targets here. 90 ton, 80 ton. Yeah, looking good. So, what do we do first? This guy here, right? Because we might be able to bring the heavy metal over here and then shoot him. But let's see. I'm gonna reserve first turn and just react to what's coming up there.
Good to go.
Decker. I think Decker's just pushing forward. Absolutely. 100%.
Got it.
Alright. So if you want somebody, guys, take Decker. I mean, don't take him as in destroy him, but
Waiting for
you can
orders.
start shooting him if you want.
Commander?
I think this is gonna be the forest that I'm fighting in.
Understood.
So, let's see.
Moving fast.
80 ton vehicle, 90 ton mech, 80 ton mech. I think Godzilla can get a line of sight here. The heavy metal, probably not so much. Can get line of sight there. The Godzilla is more important though. So let's start looking. Oh? Ooh! Just barely out of range, look at that. I can sensor lock this guy. Cool.
Got a lot.
We see a Highlander. Alright. The one with the Gauss, right? Oh no, AC-20. Okay.
Standing by.
But yeah, this is what I was hoping for. We go in here. We
Roger.
shoot with a
Full
okay-ish hit chance. 70% and 64 on the lasers. And the Gauss missed again. Again, it's super important to have that big impact weapon on point. Yeah. It was just a bit of damage. Nothing too much.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't do anything. So you sprint into open terrain because I want him to be as fast as possible. I think at the moment there's no need to stay in cover, especially with the big guy. So it's gonna be that. Guarded entrenched. Okay.
Time to earn our money.
He's in forest. And he's guarded, means he has 50% damage reduction. If I can, I should try to find another target. That's an 85-ton mech in the back. And it seems that they don't have...
Receiving you.
Wait, they do have reinforcements, because none of those guys moved, and there was just some movement on the battlefield somewhere. Wait, I can start shooting him? Oh, that's interesting. Wait a second.
Got something
Can
done?
Switchblade do it? Oh yeah, he can do it himself. Yeah, in that case, we just push forward and see what we have there. A Victor. Alright. Also AC-20. Bunch of big guns they have here.
Let's see how you like this.
Not anymore. Guys, these crits are amazing. Holy cow. The Godzilla is just such a great mech, guys. I love it. Okay, he didn't do anything, eh? What?
Receiving you.
What? Yo, Decker, give me line of sight to this
Full
vehicle. I
speed,
want to see what
no
it is.
target.
It's a heavy missile carrier. We need to take it out. And in order to do so, we start shooting here. You cannot multi-target. No, you cannot, sadly. We're gonna shoot the acid and a bunch of medium lasers. Acid, of course, because that gives us a 20% damage increase again, and that's quite needed. Don't move now.
I've been sensor locked.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, boss?
Mm-hmm. I want to hit the vehicle, and I want you to
Roger
hit it
that.
good. We probably don't need so much damage. So what I'm gonna do here is the following. Thanks to the fact that we now have a targeting computer, we can make use of breaching shot. Means, if you shoot only one weapon at one target, you ignore cover and guard it. And we're gonna shoot the Gauss rifle to the Highlander, and everything else to the heavy missile carrier. That should give us breaching shot. Yeah, as you can see, those icons are flashing here. They are ignored. And
Roger.
well, we got 80 damage to the side torso. That's good. And honestly, this should be a kill. Yeah, easy kill. Cool. Oh, that works out.
One for the scrappy.
Is he running ammo in there? Oh yes, and a lot of it. Okay, so
Orders?
follow up on the side torso there, and yeah, that's a dead Highlander. I want to be there. Question is, do I shoot here, or do I sensor lock for next turn? Because she is higher in initiative than the Highlander. I think I'm gonna shoot here, yeah. Shooting twice and gambling is way better. Absolutely. There's no way around it. Because I want to build up the heat on the mech. Bam. That's perfectly fine for me. My Highlander against your Highlander. It can be only one. Okay, and he's ace piloting. Also overheating. Dude, you're so dead next turn. You are so dead. You don't know it yet, but you can already order a new mech. If you ever survive that. This, by the way, is a Misery, the Stalker hero. I could see that because he was shooting a Gauss at me, and the Misery is the only, as far as I know, the only Stalker with a ballistic hardpoint. See that? Misery. A Gauss rifle, SRM, and a bunch of lasers.
Commander?
Okay. Since Decker is now in range, I have to Decker this guy. Yeah. Are we berserking already? I think there's no need, really. Since we are engaging from the side which is weak. Yeah.
Copy that.
Gonna save it for later. Ooh. Ah, I forgot the Inferno gun. Damn it. Ill? Something happened.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yeah, we have the side torso destroyed, but the ammo didn't go off. Should have berserked. I mean, now that I know that, now that I've seen the outcome, of course I should have, but
Ready for orders.
anyhow. So if I want to kill him now, I better do it with Strider, because if I reserve, this guy will just start up again. In that case, I'm gonna shoot him. And I think we're gonna multi-target here. Oh my god, he is not going for the cold shot? No, he's not. I need to haywire this guy in the back. I need to bring the medium lasers to the guy in the back. And the vehicle flame and the plasma cannons have a damage increased against overheating targets, so it should be enough to destroy the Highlander. Technically.
Acknowledged.
Or maybe not. That was underwhelming, I gotta say. Okay. He's haywired.
Battlemech power-up detected.
I'm not gonna bother with this guy. I want the Stalker in the back to be dead. D-E-D. In order to get that,
Commander.
what do we do? I can't get line of sight with the Gausszilla, only to the Highlander, so the order is clear. We go in here, shoot the Misery with the Highlander, and the Gausszilla is gonna take care of the... Oh, yeah, of the Highlander. That's right. Also, Warlord, and to get the super high hit chance here. Okay, his upper arm is destroyed, so his medium lasers there are not as accurate anymore as they were before. And I got a bunch of damage in.
On hostile reinforcements. You're heading your
Oh
way.
crap. Oh crap. Reinforcements coming in now. Where from though? Oh, from the outskirts here. That's actually good. Because the Gausszilla can now just turn around and try to kill them.
What do you need?
I mean, later. Later, when we're done with this here. This is a move and shoot turn. No, shoot and move turn. Okay. He's dead.
Target eliminated.
And now we kind of move into the forest here.
On my way.
Whoop. Off we go. This is the problem now. Gausszilla being their main and probably only target for the guys on the right side. So we have to bring some target diversity over here to help out Mr. Switchblade. Fine for me. Bit of SRM damage. And I need to make sure that I shake off the stability damage at some point.
Ready for orders.
Ah, Decker can't get up there. That's the problem.
Good to go.
Has to be Strider then. And I have a feeling that I need to bring Decker to the front line as quickly as possible. ASAP. Okay. Shut down, man. Shut down.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Good. So Decker has nothing to do here anymore on the left side, so he's gonna go to the right. And the cool thing is... Oh, never mind.
Battlemech
I wanted to say the
power-up
cool thing is that
detected.
this guy is shut down, and he cannot provide locks anymore for the guys in the outskirts, but he of course gets up again, gets up and running, and as a result can provide locks again. So to mitigate that, I'm gonna push forward, just moving here to shake off the stability damage,
Targeting for an alpha strike.
and we shoot him in order to maybe kill. Right side torso is destroyed, but it's not enough. Damn it.
Solid connection on that one.
Yep.
I'm here.
The Annihilator is completely trapped here. So he cannot do anything. The only thing he can do is moving in,
Location confirmed.
bracing, and waiting for the things to come. Okay, Grasshopper being the target, which is fine for me. It's super long range, so the hit chances are complete garbage there. 80-ton mag. What would that be? An 80-ton mag? Was he shooting the PPCs? I couldn't see
Yeah,
that.
Commander.
She cannot move and shoot, sadly. I also want her on the front line a little bit more. Is good enough? Yes. It has to be.
Location Confirmed.
Here we go.
Locking on.
Get wrecked, man. I mean, yeah, he shut down again, so he's not gonna do anything, but he's still not dead. Which is weird. Decker, yeah, Decker to the front. Here, have a target, guys. Have a target that is extremely evasive.
Battlemech power-up detected.
Hey, Morphium,
Receiving you.
please kill. Please kill and then get the hell out of there.
All weapons are go.
Stalker is sturdier than expected, I gotta say. Cool.
Let's go.
He's down. And we are inspired.
Enemy down.
Yes, that gives us a +2 hit chance. It's really good. So let's try to keep that. Because we are engaging at super long ranges at the moment. Cool, Decker being target locked, which is okay for me. That means that they don't have any line of sight to us anymore, except for Decker. Means that we can push forward with the Annihilator and wait for the things to come. Sure. Oh,
They've got a sensor lock.
okay. Of course they can do that. That's a thing that I try to avoid. Getting damage on the Annihilator right now. Also sensors impaired. Bunch of LRMs. The lag is what I'm worried about at the moment. But we still have a good amount of armor. Okay, right side torso, always. Also, let's keep that in mind for later.
What's up, boss?
What's up? It's a good question. I'm gonna reserve here. No, I cannot, because then they have another turn against the Godzilla, which they will have anyway. So if I bring Decker more to the front line, what does that mean? Maybe they take the bait. Let's see. We have a Victor with an AC-20. We have AC-10 double plus PPC large pulse, LRM-15 Lama Lynch, the Banshee hero. That has a funny thing, because the mech is painted in nice and bright colors, and therefore it gives you a boost to resolve. So it's the morale mech, right? Pretty good. We have to shoot the Victor first. We can get the fluid guns online, although the hit chances are garbage, but I think it's the best thing to do right now. Inferno! Yay, that's cool.
Standing by.
I want to shoot him. 57% on the plasma. We can't do anything anyway, right? Except for sensor locking, but those guys will move next turn, so we capitalize on what we have right now. Let's go.
Target confirmed.
Thing is, if the plasma connects, he cannot shoot all of his weapon. Since he also have the fluid gun with the napalm stuck to his mech, he will generate 15 heat each turn now for 2 turns, and that's good. That's really, really nice. Okay. Who's shooting so many PPCs? Is that an awesome? Seems like it. 80-ton mech.
Yes, Commander.
But you know what? You know what, guys? Switchblade can now just move forward. He can also sprint forward. No, it's moving.
On the move.
No, no, no!
Full speed.
What the hell? The frick? I didn't click anything. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna give them a turn. And great job me. I wanted to click the move button, and I know I can also trigger this with the keys 1, 2, 3, and 4, and etc. Yeah, well, good. Great job. Shooting the Victor? Yeah, we shoot the Victor.
Full speed.
Yeah,
Move
again,
target.
it happens.
I copy.
Wow. Guys, you have a 90, 93, and a 70 and 75% hit chance. And you missed so many shots? Damn it. Decker's getting deckered. Gotta be careful with my right arm, I gotta say, because if we lose that, we lose claws, and I don't have any spare claws. This mistake makes me a little bit annoyed about myself. We could have taken out a mech, possibly. Reducing, of course, the return damage.
Reporting light damage.
And I wanted to shake off the stability damage as well, so... Okay. Here we go.
Standing by.
Decker is gonna berserk into the Victor, engaging from the front this time. Because I... What is the side? I do not want to expose his back too much. Go with this.
I copy. Engaging.
It was good that we used Berserker here, because we hit the leg, then the damage traveled over to the side and only a little bit landed on the center torso. If we didn't have the 408 damage, then it wouldn't have been that outcome. It would have only been leg and then maybe a little bit of side torso damage, but it's okay.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, what's up? Go in. Honestly, I think the heat is better off on the Awesome. Or the Malinch. Yeah, the Victor lost his AC-20 as well, so this is not a huge priority at the moment. Wait, give me a second. Malinch has 81 melee damage. That's a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, so we do not trigger heat on Malinch because reasons, right? I don't want this guy to punch Decker.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Let's go with the kill here. Or at least try.
Critical hit, Commander.
Good thing is that the Victor now will start up. Because the AI prioritizes starting their mechs up before doing anything else. And since this is not doing anything anymore, now we can use, finally, our Gausszilla.
Orders.
Now properly. Over to the side of the mech. Yeah. I want this guy to die quickly. Again, I am a little bit worried that it will punch Decker.
Fire.
And
All weapons.
if we can get damage on point now, maybe lagging him. Making him unsteady. Nothing? Okay. It's 150 lag damage. Possible. Alright. So far, so good. So, Morphium.
Waiting for orders.
To the front, Mr. Morphium. To the front line. I think I'm gonna even put him into the open terrain. Yep.
Understood.
And again, we
Moving
engage
back.
from the side, hoping for... You know what? This is Warlord time. I wanna shoot all of the stuff, and I want to hit all of the stuff. And we get the leg off. Be glorious. Yes, we could. Nice knockdown there.
Critical hit, Commander.
All right. Large pulse is down. Cool. Was the ammo stored in there? Give me a second. I need to check it out. See? Nothing. Okay. So we just aimed well. Good. And now, thanks to the lagging, the mech cannot get close enough to Decker to actually punch him. Instead, he shoots all of his weapons to the Annihilator.
System.
Which is interesting that he hits so many. Ooh, 82 damage. I've got to be careful with the Gausszilla here.
holding.
He's also almost unsteady. This is another misery. Misery. Interesting.
What's up, boss?
I want to take it out though. Yep.
Heading out.
So I have a bunch of half-damaged mechs, but don't worry guys, we're gonna deal with them in a second. It's more important to do this. Burno acid, heatsink destroyed, and he is unsteady.
Reporting critical hit.
Oh, which means we have a bunch of options now. I think knocking the misery down to get that Gauss rifle plus a little bit more inaccurate is the way to go about it here.
Waiting for orders.
Also, I want to kill, of course, the Victor. And we're gonna do both. And here is how. Yeah.
Double time.
Definitely a
Let's
multi-target. Exactly like this. The vehicle flamers, because it's more or less the only thing that we can fire at the Victor. And... no, that we cannot fire at the Stalker this way around. So we fire it at the Victor and we don't need much to actually kill. He gets 4 damage. Or 8 damage. That means we could technically also do this. 2 vehicle flamers to the Victor, 2 to the Malinch. Why not? And the rest is going to the Stalker. This is how we do it.
Multiple enemies.
This is how we win the game. Get knocked, man. Or get destroyed. Okay. This should be the kill. Yes. And a bit of heat damage to the Banshee. Perfect. Good. This is coming together. What's this guy, by the way? 48 damage to the arm. Still holding up, though. Okay, which means if we kill the Lamalinch now, we can just deal with all of the rest. We have to use the Gausszilla immediately, just right now, because, again, no evasion anymore thanks to it being unsteady. A bunch of medium lasers, I don't care. What engine are you running, by the way? Next L, okay. Interesting. A bunch of double heatsinks. I wonder if he has double heatsinks in the core. Probably. With this loadout, you have to have that. I wonder if you can get a double heatsink upgrade kit off the battlefield. Or if it's only in the fusion core, so that you cannot really salvage it. I'm not entirely sure, but this guy should have one. Otherwise this build wouldn't work, and it wouldn't be that little of a heat buildup.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Anyhow, we go for the Banshee.
Heading out.
Move and shoot. And... since this is one of the last turns, I'm gonna use my Warlord ability now. Let's get that damage increase online. Headshot even. Nice. Okay. That worked out.
Hostile removed.
Cool.
Orders.
So, now,
On the move. Full speed.
get that Narc online for the following turn. And again, the Gauss just does not hit. Although one of the lasers hit the head. Nice, guys, nice.
Waiting for orders.
Are we trying to get this guy off the field without destroying the engine?
On my way.
I have a feeling that the answer is yes in this case. Let me see if I can overheat him. Yep, we could. Is there anybody else with a good hit chance on heads?
Battlemech power up detected.
Ah, damn it, yeah, I forgot. Of course. I should have used Decker for the headshot here. Damn it, I missed an opportunity. It's okay.
go.
He is not the highest tactician anyway. So the chances were very slim that he would have
Ready for
gotten
orders.
something done. You know what I'm gonna do here? Try to get some head hits, but only with the SRMs.
Engaging.
Just random head hits. No? Nothing? Okay.
Ready for orders.
Decker's trying to get an Inferno
Copy
on the
that.
mech. Plasma lance? No. Cannot even do that. So again,
Roger.
if it's not working, then so be it. But
Good to go.
I want to see if I can get there.
Managing heat.
Strider again. Shooting from the side for a higher hit chance. Okay, flanking the enemy.
Engaging with target.
Okay. Eat critical. Yeah. No, no, Decker.
Orders?
Again. It's your day, your time. Can you get like super close and shoot your chainsaw to his head or something? But this is what I want to do. Headshot, 3.8%. Yeah, great. Let's use the medium lasers. Because they have the damage capacity to get that done. And the chainsaw.
Locked on target.
Oh wow, he's down to 1 health.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Battlemech
So we actually
power
hit
up
him.
Detected.
3 health though. Be done again.
Hunkering down.
And
Commander?
is he still unsteady? No, he's not. So we need to move her over to the side now. To the other side, because if we hit this once more, it's down. Oh, we don't have flamer stuff anymore. Okay, that's bad. Offensive push. Here we go. Headshot. With the plasma cannon and the... let's go with the medium lasers as well.
Target acquired.
Did we get it?
Capsule removed.
We got it! Pilot incapacitated. Nice! That worked out pretty well, guys.
Mission successful.
I want to see if I can get the double heatsink upgrade kit. That would be so huge. And again, I believe this guy has to have one. I don't know the exact build of the mech yet, but there's no way around it. Cool, that was nice. God, Decker's getting so much XP. It seems the more... Whoop. Wrong here. Okay, it seems the more XP he has, the more he gets on top of it. Interesting. So, we see a bunch of double heatsinks. The order is wrong here. Usually the mech parts are the first stuff to come in. We could technically take the awesome. To have the awesome and, like, rebuild it. But we have to gamble a lot to get the last awesome 9M part. Like, we have 4 salvage, we can take 4 of them. And if we get the 5th, then we also have to be lucky to, salvage or repair the fusion core. Being able to repair the fusion core. Anyhow, let's see if we can find something. That's the Gauss rifle, sure. Medium lasers, endosteel, XL engine. There's the fusion core. It's just saying minus 30 heat per turn, as well as the fusion core 380 from the Banshee. Okay, heatsink, 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 heatsink double. Just a bunch of double heatsinks. Indirect firing system. Okay, what we're gonna do here is we do the exact same thing that I just mentioned. We take the awesome 9M, we gamble for the last part of it, and maybe we can repair it. And then see what is in there. I wanna see! Give me the awesome! Didn't get it, sadly. We got another Stalker Misery part. That's interesting. We also got the Banshee Lamalinch part. Okay. And a bunch of crap. Oh, Exile Engine is not that crappy. We got 24 million in value and an indirect targeting system. Okay. Cool. Alright, guys. Gamble didn't work out, but maybe we have another awesome part in the Mech Lab that is now filling and merging, and we suddenly have the awesome 9M anyway. That might be another thing. That's the last straw that I'm holding on to right now in order to get that huge upgrade for our other mech warriors. So let's see if that's true or not. God, imagine Decker with a double heatsink upgrade kit. He could shoot all of his lasers all the time. So, no, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Anyhow, guys, that is your episode of RogueTech for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me, then go down below to the description. There is the link to my Patreon page. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.